All right, gentlemen. Welcome to Morning Coffee Talks, baby. Cheers. Happy motherfucking Tuesday morning. All right, guys. You guys are getting after it. Hope you guys are delaying that gratification. Hopefully you guys are being men of action, all right? A few things we're going to talk about this morning. First off, I want to say every man, I believe, needs a notepad, all right? You need a notepad. Write down your thoughts. Write down whatever, man. I take notes. I write down. I got two notebooks here. See, I take notes on all my reading. As throughout the day, when I come up with something, I put something in this book. I write down any of my thoughts or anything for these coffee talks or the men's accountability groups we do. All right. The first thing I want to say, guys, is this: the purpose of life wasn't to get, but to give. All right. For only when you give do you get. That's how it works. That's why I talk about being selfless. All right. That's what it's all about. But we're going to talk a little bit of attachment real quick. I'm going to read this to you guys, and I want you guys to listen to this, right? First off, when you change, everything changes. That's how it goes. All right. When we were young, we were programmed to unhappiness. They taught us that in order to be happy, you needed money, success, a beautiful or handsome partner, a good job, friendship, spirituality, you name it. Unless you get those things, you're not going to be happy. That's what we were told. That's what they said. You know what that's called? It's called an attachment, man. An attachment is a belief that without something, you are not going to be happy. Okay? Hell, I got attachment with these sons of bitches right here. I also want to tell you guys, this is going to be my last day of smoking cigarettes. Tomorrow is Ash Wednesday. I am Catholic, and I'm giving up cigarettes for Lent. That's 40 days long. My plan is after that to be done with it for good, all right? We all got vices, things like that, right, gentlemen? I smoke cigarettes. I used to drink caffeine. I drink decaf coffee now. I used to drink caffeine. I used to be addicted to pain pills. I'm just over 7 years sober off pain pills, right? A lot of guys are attached to different things. You guys got attachments, man. Look, man, life's hard, motherfuckers. That's the way it goes. Life is hard. It's not going to get easier. It's never going to get easier. You got to give that shit up. You see me, look at my eyes. I'm tired as fuck. Don't fucking matter. No one cares, gentlemen. No one gives a fuck. No one cares, right? Do more, do more, do more, do more, do more, do more, do more. It's not always about doing more. Sometimes you got to know, gentlemen, you got to know when to take a break too, right? We got to enjoy life. We got to enjoy our family, our friends, and stuff like that. But we do got to put into work, right? It's all about balance. That's what it comes down to, balance. Let me light this cigarette real quick. But I want you to think about attachments today, a little food for thought, what you're attached to. Think about it. What am I attached to? If I don't have this, if I don't have that, maybe it's marijuana. Maybe it's some drug. Maybe it's some woman. Maybe it's porn. Maybe it's gaming. Right? We all got vices. We all got attachments. We got to figure that shit the fuck out. I never even thought about this. It's just being aware, gentlemen. Just being aware that once you're aware of it, then it's in your mind. You can start to work on it. Okay, now I'm aware. I wasn't even aware that I was attached to that. Holy shit. Damn, he's right. What am I going to do about that? Start figuring it the fuck out. But that's why we do these men's groups, man. To figure this shit out together. Because if I don't have the answer, maybe another man does. Maybe another man has been through what I've been through. Maybe he's been attached to that drug. Right? We got, in the men's group, I was addicted to pain pills. We got other guys that have been addicted to, you name it. You fucking name it, right? And they overcame it. And if they can overcome it, you can too. If I can do it, you can too. Trust me, like I always say on here, I'm not special. All right? And anything I do on here, anything I do that changes someone else or anything like that, it ain't me. That's God working through me. It ain't me, gentlemen. It is not me. I cannot take credit for anything on here. We got to give it all up to God. more things I want you to think about this morning. Are you men actually being men of action? Are you actually doing what you're saying? Or are you being about it? That's what it's about. Are you being about it? Are you being a man of action? Are you stepping up? And are you struggling? If you're struggling, that's okay, man. We all struggle, right? There's a reason you're struggling. Because there's something wrong. There's something not right in your life. And you need to fix it. You need to figure out what it is and try to fix that. We're men. We're problem solvers. We're here to solve the fucking problem. But on the other hand, some problems can't be solved. And that's what, I mean, this is all, nothing is black and white. Nothing is, how do you say it? Like nothing is black, like I said, nothing is black and white. So it's not always the way, I don't know, man. Fuck it. Look, I'm going to tell you guys one thing, too. I have no words of wisdom. I'm not fucking smart. Right? But I do know one thing. And that is a man needs to lead, protect, and provide for his family. So that's what I'm going to fucking do. That's all I know how to do. Right? And lead them means you need to lead them to Jesus Christ. That is the only freaking way, gentlemen. Lead them to Jesus. And I'm going to repeat that again. That is the only man that I look up to. That is the only man that I answer to. No one else. Not another soul. Not a soul. I answer to God. I answer to Jesus. And I answer to the Holy Spirit. And that's it. That's who runs my life. That's who I go to. That is the King of all freaking kings up there, gentlemen. Gotta have faith. Gotta believe. Gotta believe. And you gotta read the words of Jesus. I'm telling you, that's the way, man. That is the only way. And it's hard, man. It's hard to be like that. It's hard to forgive everyone for everything. In a way, I feel like as men, we forgive pretty easily. And I feel like women, on the other hand, they kind of hold grudges a little longer, you know what I'm saying? But we got to get over a lot of shit, guys, man. Look, I'm a piece of shit, too. That's what it comes down to. Look, I'm a piece of shit, too, so who am I to judge somebody else? Who am I to judge anyone for their shortcomings, their defects, as we call them, a.k.a. sins, right? It's just a language, another word. I have all kinds of shortcomings. I have all kinds of defects. I could be a straight piece of shit. I could be a scumbag. And that's being authentic. That's understanding and knowing. That's like knowing the, what do they call it? I'm trying to think of the word. I can't think of it. Your shadow side. Your shadow side. There you go. We all have shadow sides, right? Progress, not perfection. That's how we do it over here. But we all have a shadow side. We all have things. We all have a dark side, right? Shit, like we can get fucking mean. We can get nasty. We can get dirty. We all have it in us. I do too, right? All kinds of people say, "Oh, you're a good man." Hey, the only man that was good is Jesus. I'm not a good man. I'm trying to be a good man. I'm trying to be a decent man, right? Parts of me are good. Parts of me are a good man, but I am not a good man. I am a sinner, just like everyone else. So that's why we don't judge, man. You can't judge somebody else, man. And if you see somebody going through some shit, you should feel for them. Like, it hurts my heart, honestly. Every day, I mean, there's times every day where I see someone and I cry, I shed a couple tears. Because I know what they're going through. Because I've been through it. And you just got to pray for them. And say a kind word to them, man. And you have to understand that when someone is miserable and mad, of course they're going to be an asshole or a dickhead. And it's hard and I'll be like, fuck you, you know, want to fight them or something. But that's when we got to care for them and love, man. We got to show love. That's what it comes down to. Trust me. It's hard. It's real hard. It's real hard for me. I get it, man. But we got to try. And we got to say to ourselves, literally, what would Jesus do? Remember them little bracelets they used to have? Maybe we should come back out with them motherfuckers. What would Jesus do, man? What would Jesus do? I want you guys to think on that this morning. I want you to think about, like I said, this little food for thought. Your attachments, what you're attached to. If you don't have that, I'm not going to be happy, because that's bullshit. If you love something, you got to let it go, right? It's a fact, Jack. Just let it go. Just breathe it in and release. That's why we meditate, right? Practice on that. We practice on that breathing. Let it go. Let all them thoughts go. We got to let our egos go. That is the destination is to let the ego go. It's not about me. Look at me. It's not about me. It's not about me. The ego, gentlemen, our egos. We got to let them motherfuckers go. Me freaking too. It's not easy. It's not easy when someone says something to you mean to let it go. Because that's your ego, right? That's your ego that's eating at you. That's your ego that has them attachments. That's that ego. Food for thought, gentlemen. What are you attached to? What can't you let go? If I don't have that, I'm not going to be happy. Until I get that, I'm going to be a mad motherfucker. Because that's an attachment. And make sure you got your notepad. Make sure you're fucking taking notes. When you have a thought in your mind, you write that down, man. All right, I'm going to remember that. And be about it. Let's be about it. Like I always say, get up and delay that gratification. Put in that work. The world's counting on you. God's counting on you. We're on this men's movement, baby. Are you going to be a part of it? Are you hopping on the motherfucking train, baby? Because we're rolling. And we're going to roll hard. So let's change this fucking world, gentlemen. Let's change the world by changing ourselves, by getting rid of them attachments, by becoming a man of action. We're counting on you. God's counting on you. Like I always say, you are the answer to someone's prayers. You are the answer to someone's prayers. And not only that, someone out there wishes they had your life. So think about that. So let's not take it for granted. Because someone would love to have everything you have. So don't forget that. All right? Quick little coffee talk this morning. I know I rambled on about some shit, man. But I'm just being real and being authentic. And I'm just being me. I ain't going to fucking sit here and write. You know, I wrote about the attachments. But I'm not going to sit here and write out word for word and sit and look at my fucking notepad the whole fucking time either. All right? So like I said, I'm not special, man. Motherfuckers, just read some books. That's how I learned all this shit, reading books. Maybe put down the video games for a little bit. Put down the porn. Put down the drugs. And let's fucking put in this motherfucking work, gentlemen. All right? I love you all, man. I hope you have a great fucking day. Remember, you're worth it, man. If you're feeling down and you're struggling, hit another man up. Wait till tomorrow. Maybe it'll all change. This too shall end, right? This too shall end. Or this too shall pass, my bad. That's how they say it. This too shall pass. So think about that. If you're struggling, you're going through it, this too shall pass. Give it a little time. Just think about all the shit you've been through. I'm sure there's been plenty of shit in your life where you're like, damn, I'm not going to get through this. What the fuck am I going to do about this? Well, guess what? You got through it. You made it through. You made it through to another day. So don't give up. Don't ever give up. Ever. Keep fighting. And if you need some help, we'll fight for you. That's what you get another men for. We're here for you, man. We're here for you. It's not worth it, man. You're worth it. God loves you. I love you. Just step up. Start putting in that work. I know it's hard, but you can do it. If I can do it, trust me, you can do it too, baby. All right, guys. I hope you guys have a great fucking day. I hope you guys enjoy these morning coffee talks. I hope you guys are getting after it, man. All right? But don't forget, Jesus is the way, man. That's the only way. Jesus Christ of Nazareth. King of all kings, baby. It's a fact, Jack. All right, guys. Love you all, man. Have a great day. Go get you some, baby. Ah!